Da ka ba penksan ya ka Jingbay tingkapat ba akum ka bor jong ka Jingroy, umintri rang ba ka jula ulapen bana, ban Pynkiew syakan riu punyo pesen jong ka Jingpynlut jong ka SASCI syaka 1,000 sanspa Klur na kabenta usnam alhaja apun riu ba alhaja apunyo. Ki skim bala kershan da ka sorkar pedeng lakmi lenti bakin poi syakan riu hajar praspa lai pulai Klur da ka ba pele jingmut ha ka ba pindan kam ya ka jingera pisa da ka sorkar pedeng bat ban pen bahaya ka jingede ha ka jela.
Before I can reach to the budget estimates, already somewhere, pictures are clicked and sent in different places. So that also is not the appropriate process to be followed. And third point, sir, which is not that serious, but still I'd like to mention it, that once they get the speech, then nobody wants to listen to me speak, sir. So therefore, I thought it would be better, so we follow the tradition that is followed by Parliament and by the rest of the assemblies, where the dignity of and the decorum of the speech is kept, and once the speech is read, it is then distributed to everybody. So that's the only point, Chairman, sir, I would like to make, sir. Honorable Chairman, sir, with your permission, I rise to present the budget for financial year 2026-27. Sir, I am humbled to be standing in this august house and present my 9th consecutive budget. Each budget is not merely a statement of receipts and expenditure. It reflects the government's values, priorities, and our collective resolve. The ultimate goal of the government is to improve the well-being of each citizen, to put a smile on every person's face, and to ensure opportunities for every young person in the state. This budget can be enriched by this budget has been enriched by thousands of interactions I had with the citizens over the last few months through several CM Connect public hearings. The insights gained and decisions made in 3 cabinet retreats, where the entire cabinet and all the secretariat and field officials deliberate on the state's key challenges, have also shaped this budget. In these interactions, I sensed both appreciation and expectation. Many citizens expressed appreciation for the visible progress across sectors, and I remain deeply thankful for their trust and encouragement. At the same time, I heard their rising aspirations for better roads, improved schools, reliable water supply, uninterrupted electricity, and responsive service delivery. The expectations of the citizens are a sign of their confidence in the government. I want to assure this House and the people of Meghalaya that we are committed to meeting these growing aspirations. My interactions with mothers who benefited under the CM Safe Motherhood Scheme, farmers who received support from Focus and CM Farm Plus, entrepreneurs who have been incubated through Prime, community leaders who are our partners in development, have all shaped this budget. We also continued the tradition of conducting structured pre-budget consultations with citizens, traditional leaders, academicians, entrepreneurs, and civil society in the run-up to finalizing the budget. In 2022, I made a promise to the people of Meghalaya that we will make the period of 2022-2032 the Meghalayan decade. We set an ambitious target that by the time we celebrate 60 years of statehood in 2032, our gross state domestic product would grow threefold. In this decade, we will create high levels of growth, high quality infrastructure, and opportunities for all our citizens. I am very happy to report